The leg extension machine is an absolutely brilliant piece of kit if you want to isolate your quads and build up your legs. So I'm going to show you how to set it up. If I sit on a machine, you can usually adjust it here and here. And as you'll notice, there's a gap here between the back of my knee and the pad. So I'm simply going to move the seat back by pulling this up. In this case, all the moving parts are highlighted in yellow. Slide it back until my legs are wedged up against it, but not wedged so far up against it that I can't pull them back because it's in the way. So I can feel there, my legs are touching it, but it's not stopping me from bringing my feet right back. And with this, I don't want it to be sat on my foot. I don't want it to be sat on my shin. I want it to be sat just there where the ankle meets the bottom of my leg. In this case, I pull it out, put it there. Select a weight that's probably a bit light to begin with. And then by pushing this button in, it's going to release a pin from here, which is going to go into one of these holes dotted around here. So I'm going to push it back as far as it will go, so it feels a bit uncomfortable, so that I get a maximum stretch in my quads. Best way to do it, push it hard and let go with your thumb just at the end, and make sure that that's fully clicked out so that you know the pin's engaged in the hole. Then I'm going to hold my handles to the side here, and I'm going to keep my bum wedged down against the machine so that I'm not seesawing up and down using my body weight to lever the weight up. And I'm going to squeeze my quads as hard as I can, control it down. Maybe a tiny little pause at the top, always controlled down, so you never want to let it just drop. And towards the end of the set, you should feel like you're involuntarily starting to slow down. If it feels a bit light, you may have to release this so you can adjust the weight. Otherwise, your feet are going to be pulling the stack up, so it's not going to allow you to release the pin. Release there, pull it out, adjust the weight. And if it feels a little bit too easy or too hard, you can usually pull in a pin like this at the top, which adds this little plate on, which will give you halfway between one weight and the next. A couple of other cool ways you can use this machine. You can put the seat right back, so you can lean back, which will stretch out your rectus femoris muscle, the hip flexor muscle, which joins over the hip. Sit right back like this, and then do the movement as normal. If your gym doesn't have a lying leg curl machine, you can replicate the same movement by pulling the seat right forward, so you've got something to lean on, setting this at the right height. Ideally, this would be just above your knees, so you may need to stand on a plate, keep your body straight, one leg at a time, high as you can, control down, really squeezing your hamstrings, so you should feel it behind the back of your knee. Using it for hip thrusters, get your shoulder blades on this pad here, sit this on your hips, make sure your legs aren't too far forward or backwards, squeeze your bum, lift your hips up as high as you can. When you're finished, you just crawl out the side. If you want to make it a bit more glute dominant, I could even put something under my feet to bring them up a bit more so that it uses my quads just a little bit less. If you found this helpful, give me a follow because I'm going to be posting more videos like this showing you how to use all the standard gym equipment.